Hey guys, so a quick day trade summary for today, Tuesday, the 29th of March. And we only traded one stock today. We kind of got in, got out, and made double our daily goal. Our daily goal is $5,000 per day. And we did $11,000 on this one stock as it really shot up out of the gate. So it wasn't so much a gap and go in terms of it wasn't gapping up, but we saw the momentum coming in pre-market, and we jumped on the back of it. It was, of course, one of the meme stocks, and GME, COS, AMC. They all kind of shot up out of the gates and then pulled back and started selling off. They seem to have topped out on the day, and we'll see how they transpire tomorrow. But we traded AMC, and as I say, we got $11,000 on the day. And I'll go through the trade. We traded a little bit pre-market, and then straight away out of the blocks after the bell. And I'll show you exactly what we did and how we made the money. Enjoy the video. So today we were looking for some gappers. There wasn't a lot of gappers, certainly not at the level that I like to do. I tend to filter out stocks that are less than $3 a share for a number of different reasons, but there wasn't that many gappers in terms of what we could trade today and what was moving with good volume. So we started to keep an eye on what we had traded over the last couple of days, maybe look for a continuation. Of course, AMC moved 45% to the upside yesterday. So this was one that I was keeping an eye on. And about half an hour before the market opened, we saw that it started to move up. So it was consolidating sideways, and then about 9 o'clock, it made that move up past the volume weighted average price, and then started to pull back and then moved up. Once it came back to the volume weighted average price, it started to move up. Of course, we weren't getting huge volume at this stage. We were seeing increasing volume, and then it turned green on the day, so meaning that it was past yesterday's closing price. So at this stage, I'm looking for. I couldn't find an entry point, so I'm looking for an entry point. There was no safe ways to get in without just chasing, jump in and hope for the best, and that's not what I like to do. So I was looking for a pullback so that we could then leverage and get the next candle to make a new high, which is what we did actually here. So we got a pullback here, this first red candle, all green all the way up, and we got to kind of 29.83, and then it pulled back. It pulled back to 29.72, and then we looked as it moved back up again. We looked for the next candle to make a new high, which was this one, and we got in. We just took 5,000 shares to start off with. We got in for the break of $30. So we got in there. We wrote it up. We took 10 cents, 15 cents off the profit up at the top here. Pulled back a little bit. So then we wrote it all the way back up again. And we took some more profit before it started to pull back, and we added at this stage again. So at this point, we're back at kind of 5,000 shares. And then we added again here, and then we took profits off here and here. So this is where we actually exited the position. So that was pre-market, and we got $700, a little over $700 green on the day before we started moving into, because that was just slightly before the market opened. We traded it for about 10 minutes, if you will, 5-10 minutes. So then it started into the open, and we saw that the pre-market highs were here now. So we've got the pre-market highs at the $half level, 30.50. So that was our cue, as we'll watch for a pullback. Or if it's out of the gates, we'll look for, because it was going in, it was finishing the pre-market session around just over $30. So we were going in there and we were watching for the $half level, the $30.50. That was our cue to enter. And we went in with big size. What we saw straight away, we had a quick sell-off, quick profit sell-off. And then it came back down to the VWAP and bounced up, but we saw it came in with good volume. So the next candle started to move up, and again on good volume. So we knew it was a relatively safe move. So we looked for this pre-market high, the break of this pre-market high. That's where we got in here at, we actually got filled. We pulled the trigger a little bit light again, so 30 70s. and as it moved up and pulled back quickly. So we actually took 25,000 shares, and then we took 10,000 of those off, pretty much break even. So we hadn't made anything. And I was just trying to scalp a quick bit of the move to start off with. I wanted to get in at kind of $30, a 50-cent move, get in at $31, and I wasn't quick enough with the trigger. So as it pulled back, we got filled, and we kind of made 7 cents on the move, which wasn't great. So I added back. We took some more profits off here. Took another 10,000 off as we did move up, but I added that 10,000 back up here. And that way we were back to the position that we started off with, and we rolled that up, took some profits here and here, took some profits at 31.86, and then as it pulled back 31.60, and we added more back here at 32.67. We took some profits off at just over $33, 33.20s, and we rolled it all the way up to over $34, 34.26, I think it was, before it started to pull back. And we were waiting for it to move back up, but we decided to get out. We were very good average buy price here, but we looked at the next candle to make a new low, which was this one, and we got out as it broke lows at 32.47. It then just sold off, so we got out at the right time, because it then just sold off and sold off below the VWAP for most of the rest of the day. It kind of started slowly getting less and less, and it was red for most of the day. It did pop up above the yesterday's closing price briefly, and then towards the end of the day, it started to sell off again and fell into a red position. So AMC didn't hold the gains, but we took advantage of that early move that was on big volume, and we finished on a little over 11,000. 11,500 was the trade profit and loss, and the 11,079 was the net profit and loss. So a good early trade. We didn't trade anything else. We just thought, okay, we're in, we're out. Quick day's trading. It took me about 7 minutes to make that trade and 7 minutes to make $11,000. So happy days. So that goes to show just how quickly you can actually make gains in the market in a very short space of time, if you have an account big enough to take advantage of those quick moves. The difference between me making $11,000 on a move like that and someone making $150 on a move like that is just share size. So for new traders, beginner traders, don't get swayed by somebody flashing big gains in terms of dollar size. Let's look at the percentage they're making on the starting equity. If they're having to go in with big size and big share size to make $1,000, and they've taken a $25,000 share position, then they're probably not great at managing risk. So just bear that in mind, that anyone with a big account can make small amounts of money. So if you want to learn how to trade and do it properly and efficiently, profitably, then check out the first link in the description to this video. I hope you have enjoyed the video. If you have, remember to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. You'll get to know when I post a new video, but more importantly, you'll get to know when I go live every single morning before market opens, where I share a lot of day trading tips and tricks. So enjoy yourself this evening, and have a good trading day tomorrow.